Hey guys, it's Neophyte Gamer. Welcome back. So excited that we finally have confirmation by Activision that the new game, the new Call of Duty game, will be called Black Ops 4. Now, we don't know a lot about it right now, but we do have a trailer, and I want you to check it out first, and then we're going to do a quick roundup of everything that we know so far about the up-and-coming title, Call of Duty Black Ops. Activision, the game's publisher, hasn't announced everything about Black Ops 4, but it hasn't prevented details about the game coming out early. I mean, there's been leaks on GameStop and on Twitter, and we're going to go ahead and discuss some of these, give you some details about when the release date is going to be, or possibly is going to be, and any further information that we've so far managed to identify. One of the first things that we have to say is the release date is slated to be released on October 12th. Now, typically, that's a month earlier than when most Black Ops games come, so this is a bit unusual. There are some good releases coming out in November, and one of the reasons for the early release date could possibly be the fact that Activision wants to get ahead of the game, make sure the game's out there. And so if you're going to spend your hard-earned money, they want to make sure that they're right in front and making sure that they reach out to you first. And one of the questions that people are going to have on their mind is who's developing the game. Now, this has been confirmed by Activision that it is in development with Treyarch, which is fantastic. They're the developers that handle the last 3 Call of Duty games under the Black Ops mantle, which includes the Cold War and the 2 future-based games. And this is consistent with the 3-year development cycle in the series, with Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer games all taking turns. And we can't talk about development and not talk about the platform that this game is going to be available on. Now, the one thing that I'm very excited about is the fact that it is going to be available on both, on the PC, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. But what gets me really excited is the rumor that there is going to be a version available on the Nintendo Switch. Now that, my friends, is going to be exceptionally exciting for all the Nintendo Switch holders. The gameplay is going to be amazing. I can't wait to test it out and see how it's played on this new platform. Now, so every rumor has to have some sort of backstory. Now, where are we getting the Nintendo Switch rumor and information from? Now, this was actually a tweet by a man called Marcus Sellers, who tweeted that there is going to be a new Black Ops game, that there is going to be a Switch version with support for DLC, HD rumble and motion controls, and the Switch version is also going to be ported by a company which is familiar with the Call of Duty games. So again, like I said, every single rumor has to have some sort of backing, and Marcus Sellers is well known to make these rumors and them coming to fruition. Now, according to Sellers, the Call of Duty Black Ops game will be set in a modern day, taking on more boots on the ground approach in line with the recent Call of Duty's World War II release. And the World War II game in itself was a fantastic retro look back into the Call of Duty world, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Now, this tweet was then followed up by a report from Eurogamer, which stated by multiple sources that had confirmed the Call of Duty Black Ops Games 4 was indeed going to be called Black Ops Duty 4, and the studio that was going to be responsible for it was going to be Treyarch. Now, we just watched the trailer and we know that that's actually been contradicted now. From the trailer, it looks like it's based in the future with all the modern tech. We can see the modern Warcraft shooting people down on the ground floor. You can also see soldiers in quite military gear, modern military gear, or even futuristic modern military gear, which again kind of signals that they're actually going with the futuristic approach. They're going to develop on Infinite Warfare's approach, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's not going to be to everyone's taste. Certainly wasn't to my taste over the last few games that's been played, but we'll wait and see and how this develops and what this plays out to be. So finally, I'm going to end it on a little thought about what we would like to see. Hopefully, we're going to see the Switch version. I hope that comes to fruition. It's going to be a big approach by a big development approach by the Treyarch company and Activision. But again, I'm sure the fans would love to see that. We would love to see a good campaign mode. Black Ops 3 had a fantastic multiplayer mode. Its main campaign left something to be a bit more desired, so not to everyone's taste. I hope Black Ops 4 develops on that, remedies it, and has a better, more engaging storyline and interesting cast of characters. Again, we have to wait and see.
most importantly, to forget zombies. Zombie was a pretty good and much of a staple of the Call of Duty franchise, and it's naturally we've seen it through every single Call of Duty so far. There's always been an element of it, whether it's futuristic or a retro look back into history, etc. So we'd love to see zombies. There's no further details available on what the zombies mode could look like, where we're going to be. Is it going to be in the past? Is it going to be in the present? Or is it going to be in the future? We don't know if it's going to be on Earth or it's going to be on the moon. You know, all the possibilities are still out there. Nothing's been confirmed. So we're going to find out a bit more later on in the year. But that's all we know so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, and I'll see you again very soon.